Alright, it is Western month, and today Tansy's helping me show the stations. Say hi, Tansy.
Hi.
She's gonna start on bars with station number 1. It's a plunge hold. So, we're gonna hold this 5 to 10 seconds depending on if the kid is a beginner or not. See, her ribs are tucked in, her bottom is tight, and her head is in neutral. We want her head in neutral, meaning she's looking in front of her hands. Good. All right, now show the second station. Okay, station number 2 is a giddy up straddle swing. So she's gonna hop up there and swing to a straddle. Good, and then she's gonna lean forward, grab the bars, and she's gonna put her knees in the middle. If her knees are in the middle and her toes are gripping the bar, then she can swing forward to another straddle. Good, keep going. Hands forward. Swing. Good, this one's kind of confusing the first time. It'll take practice. But maybe this is a station that you want to show your whole class as a group and start with it. So she's gonna do a pike sit to a pullover. Straight knees, pointed toes, pull over, front support, hold, ribs in. Good, she's pushing down on the bar, her ribs are in and her head is in neutral. There you go, good, and down. This station, the bar will be a little lower for the smaller ones, but they're gonna do 3 casts, and then on the third, they're gonna push away. That was 1, 2, see how she gets her hips off the bar, 3, freeze, safe landing, gymnastics finish, good. The kids are feeding the horse here. So what they're gonna do is either put their toes over the bar. Can you show us that? On top of the bar. So grip it with your, on top. Yes. Toes on top of the bar. Or toes under the bar. Either way is okay. Straight knees, look at your knees. Good, she's swinging a bit, that's fine. They're gonna hold that 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, this one on the rings is a skin the cat. And they have 2 ways of doing this. They could do a normal skin the cat. Just do a normal one. Backward and stop. And freeze, stand up, good. Or if they need a bit of a challenge, they can go backward and forward without stopping. Backward and forward. No, just normal. Just don't stop in between. Backward, forward, and stand. Good. All right, Tansy, can you show us a tripod hold? Puts her hands in front where she can see them. Tripod. She's gonna tuck her knees in tight. Tuck your knees. Now put one knee on each elbow. This is usually how we teach a tripod. Then if they want to point your toes, they can get in a tuck. How you were doing, yes. Now show a headstand. So they have a choice. If they don't have a headstand or they're not very sturdy, have them start tripod holds for 5 seconds. Then they can do headstand holds for 5 to 10 seconds. Use your hands really hard, push, spread your fingers. There you go. We want to see big hands spread out to where they can see them. This station is pony gallops, which is actually chasses. So we're gonna lead with 1 foot the whole time, hands on the hips. And she's gonna kind of do a little chasse across the beam. These are their pony gallops. 1 foot stays in front the whole time. All right, then the next station. This one is grapevine walks or side steps. Show us side steps first. Okay, eyes up, look something, freeze. Now show us grapevine walks. They can go backward side. They can do front, like cross in front, or they could do both. Back, then front. She ran out of space. All right, next station is a backward roll to a pike. This time we're gonna do it to a pike. So we're gonna slow down, kind of spot this one the first few times. They're gonna try to get their knees straight at the end. Good, okay? All right, this one is a mount again. So front support, all the weight on the beam, leg over. She's a little tall, so you can't tell. Point your toes, good. We want them doing that by themselves. We're gonna do forward kicks. Chin up, slow down. Slow down. Arms are inside middle. Good. Side middle. Forward kicks. Go ahead. Point. Both knees need to be straight. Okay, in rope room, the first station is a pony trail swing. So they're gonna hop on the rope and they're gonna swing across the river, and the yellow is safe. So they're gonna jump over the blue, land on the yellow or the donut. It helps if you do not wrap your legs around the rope, just the arms. They can also swing across the river all the way to the donut. That just might be a little hard for the smaller ones. So she has to really use her arm strength. Good. Okay. In the donut, well, on the donut, they're going to do a body tighter. So shoulders on the red, ankles on the green. Squeeze the bottom, flat body, arms on the ears. Can you open your shoulders more? There we go, good. Just hold it for 10 seconds. This is one that's a good one to evaluate if it's not already done. Good, go ahead to the next station. Handle stick this month is turning around and putting the hips on the bar. Trying to get only to the shoulders. Tansy, can you hold your fake bar in front of your thighs? There you go. Point those toes really hard. Good, climb to the top. Go through the hoop and slide. At the top, they can choose to hold a position for 5 seconds again. We've got a tight arch, a hollow, or a tuck hold. Pick one and do 5 seconds. Her hands are the opposite direction. Why'd you have that grip? There you go. 5 seconds. Okay, then go through. Good, slide. It's not super slippery. Okay, this one is called the Gold Mine Climb. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna climb the mine shaft ladder with their hands and their feet. They're gonna grab a gold nugget that's attached up here. It'll be in a bucket, right now it's just sitting there. Good, and they have to climb down with it safely. And then they're gonna put it in their little gold cart, which is in the tower. Right now it's just an orange block, but it will be a bucket inside. Good. This one they're gonna grab a little inflatable pony, and they're gonna ride their pony across the beam. They're just gonna walk with it. It's one of those little stick ponies, but it's inflatable, so they shouldn't get hurt. Then they turn and jump off with it. Good. Okay, these are horse gallops. They're actually their little cartwheel hops. So butterfly hands on the beam. On the beam. Cartwheel hops. Yep. Feet start on one side and go to the next. Good, all the way down. Climb up. This one is the bull rider balance. I'm going to swing backward and forward. Arms inside middle. Good. Kick, kick, step. Look at the end of the beam. Good, chin up. Nice. This can be evaluated as well as the forward and backward kicks. Stop at the end, show a correct dismount. This is another one to evaluate. Good. Your jump is a bucking goal, and the goal of it is to keep the hollow body. We practice the turtle holds, but they're going to keep that shape during these bucking goals. Ready? So hands, knees, hands, knees. And when they go to their hands, they try to keep their knees straight behind them. These are lassos this month. Slower. Okay. Now add a jump. Good. Okay, our floor station. First we have tumbleweed rolls, which is just forward roll. She's gonna start in a straight stand. Forward roll. Straight stand at the end. Good. Then over here we have roundabouts. Trying to figure out what I called these, pony kick cartwheels or roundabouts. So you're gonna do 2 to each side. The goal is to keep the back foot up and pointed at all times and to hide the ears for the little ones. Yes. Up here, We are doing a Pony Express run. They're gonna have a little inflatable pony and they'll be galloping down the tumble track. Then we have a little pony race. They're gonna ride the pony down between, we'll have little flags here so that they'll know what to stay between. And she has the largest pony because she's obviously not 3 or 4 years old. All right, go ahead. Go down. It might be hard to go around the cone with the big pony. Okay, she's got it. Then they finish when they pass the green line. I'll put a little finish line there. All right, now we have backward rolls between the V-mats, which we've been used to doing. Now what you should know about this, it's kind of the same thing. We want to push our pizza trays. Show your pizzas first. Go, push, land on your toes, arms up fast. Good, so the thing here is if they are doing this with no problem like she just did, we're going to start moving on to backward rolls here and spotting these. It's the same idea, she's got hers on her own. Push the hands, stand up, arms up. The only difference, will you start in your straight stand again? Is when they start here, I like to say pizzas, and then I say tuck your chin in and sit your bottom on your heels and go fast. We don't want them to stop and sit down. Good. Okay, thank you.